open up questions for KD. He'll have 100 family members, he said, on Saturday.
Well, I guess we'll start at dividedforwhatever.com. Speaking of that, what does that mean for you to have so many of you people come see you watch the game?
The world to me. You know, I finally get to go home and play actually like where I'm from, so you know, that'll be a fun experience seeing my whole family there.
Katie, what stands out to you about Memphis when you guys watch them on film and kind of getting prep for them this week?
They got scores that can put the ball in the hoop, such as Kendra Davis. They got old guards, and they basically their whole team are seniors, so they seen this before, so they're a good team.
Mark Murphy.
Katie, how's the team coming along in your opinion? Played that game so far and got a little break now. You sort of reset.
I feel great. You know, we just using this week as a prep, you know, getting better. So I feel good off the last game we played with making shots in our defense, so I feel confident going into this game.
Anything particular you guys could get better at, you think?
Free throws, anything that'll help us.
Nathan.
Katie, like you guys, Memphis is one of the best defensive teams in the country. What have you seen from them on film that makes them so effective?
They very handsy, you know, just like us. You know, you attack, you're going to have to be looking to dish off earlier because they're very handsy. They got physical guards. They got a couple of wings, though, that are like 6'8", 6'9", too. So it'll be a good matchup for us Saturday.
Penny Hardaway was saying earlier about how they have to out-physical you guys. What does that mean? Just one thing, he respects you guys enough to say something like that, but then what does also prepare you for?
Just to be a hard fought game. You know, we want to hit them in the mouth first and not be the ones getting hit first. So, you know, this is definitely going to be a physical game with us two and how we play, and definitely on how they play. So it'll be a great game.
You're in the rotation with Al a lot. And just how much better has he looked from your perspective this year compared to where he was at last year?
He looked back to 100%. You know, he came back earlier than what he was expected. So he just came out and played because of how hungry of player he is because, you know, of the accident he had. So, you know, he back 100%. He making shots like he usually do.
You see that confidence in him, especially with that jumper.
Oh, most definitely. You see it going in.
Mark Murphy.
Do you enjoy playing tough games like this one, particularly like a neutral site game?
Most definitely. Well, I enjoy any time we play in any competition, especially the team in the caliber team they are, of who they being coached by, of his background and the background of Memphis history. So I can't wait.
You think this being a home game for your mom of sorts, has she told you how important this is for her?
Most definitely. You know, it's right there down the street from where we stay, so it is definitely our backyard. So this will be lit.
Just to follow up on that, just what is it about Auburn's relationship with the city of Atlanta as far as in your recruiting and other places that you've had?
It just the coaching staff. You know, they got they kind of solidified themselves in Atlanta, so they able to roam like they kind of own it in that aspect. You know, BP got a lot of players from there, such as me, Jabbar, Chuma, Jared. So he got a history of a lot of us down there. So.
When Memphis, like you guys, has been really good on defense here at the start of the season, what have you seen from them on tape that makes them so effective?
You know, they like to trap a lot and just get you sped up and turn the ball over, you know. So I think that's the main thing that I saw over the tape, you know, just watching it yesterday. But I think that's the number one thing. They try to just speed you up and make you turn the ball over.
Well, you played a lot of places, a lot of arenas, tournament games, all that stuff. But what does it mean just to play a game in the NBA arena against an opponent like Memphis?
I mean, it's great. You know, we played there last year against a Big Ten team, Nebraska. You know, it's fun. It's a different environment. Gives you a different feel. But at the end of the day, you know, it's just Auburn versus Memphis and see who can win.
Bruce was in here earlier talking about the decision to play Chance behind you at the one. How have you seen him kind of grow? I know they wanted to focus him in on one position. How do you think he's kind of done on that?
He's doing good, you know, just still trying to learn. You know, it's not easy learning the offense. And, you know, at the point guard, that's the hardest position because you got to tell everybody else where to go, you know, and it happened so fast in the game. But I think he's doing a good job. He asked me a lot of questions. I try to help him as much as possible, but he's progressing for sure.
And have you seen Trey kind of continue to stay locked in, even though he might not be getting as much playing time right now?
Yeah, I mean, just for him, you know, it's tough as a freshman. You know, we got a lot of older guys, but he's staying ready. You know, anything can happen, you know, at any position. So he's staying ready. He actually did good against us yesterday on the scout team, but he's staying ready, and he for sure ready to go out there.
And
When a couple weeks ago you got to face Yuri Collins, and now you're facing Kendrick Davis. How do you feel about those type of elite point guard matchups?
I mean, it's something you look forward to, you know, playing against guys that, you know, are up there with me and I'm up there with them, you know, same level, but you just want to go out there and show, you know, who's better. But at the end of the day, it's not really about that matchup. It's about which team wins, and hopefully we can do that Saturday.
any other questions for Wendell? Kurt?
Just how good was it this last game for you guys to like get hot from deep, and kind of how do you feel like that can carry over into the rest of the non-conference schedule?
I mean, it's good, you know, to show that everybody. I think a lot of people had double digits, so it just shows that we all can do it. You know, it doesn't have to be one guy or just two guys, you know, so it feels good when everybody can put the ball in the basket like that, and hopefully it carries over to the next game.
Do you feel like, Bruce is there talking about the shot selection, you feel like you guys have gotten better with that the last few games?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like our shot selection has been pretty good this year. You know, if you watch the games, you know, we just wasn't making shots, you know, at the beginning of the season, but as long as we keep taking good shots, finishing around the rim, I think we're doing a good job of that. But I think the shot selection is pretty good this year.
Tobias?
This will be the longest stretch you guys hadn't played a game since the season started. How do you balance taking the rest, getting off your feet, but still staying sharp?
I mean, just practice. You know, we going hard in practice. Went hard yesterday, gonna go hard today. But practice is the main thing, and that's how we get better. You know, the goal right now is still to get better. It's just the beginning of December, and it's still a long season to go. So, but it gets us more excited to play Saturday. You know, we haven't played all week. Everybody's rested. Shouldn't be any injury, so it gets us ready to play.
And last question, Jeff?
You've had some pretty big rebounding games at your position and at your size. How do you emphasize rebounding, and how are you able to get boards?
I just think, you know, my big guys, they box out for me, you know, and they can't always get it. So it's just, as a team, it's a job to get the rebound, you know, no matter who gets it. So I don't really keep track of that too much, but just going up there trying to get it. And then if I get it, you know, it's easier for us to start the fast break. So my man doesn't normally crash either. So I'm just running in there, seeing where the ball goes. And that's kind of how I end up getting my rebounds.
Sounds
Appreciate it.
fun.
Thanks.